Hey guys, what's going on? This is Charles Scone from Charged Performance and Wellness, and I have a little bit of a throat thing situation going on, so I'm going to try and talk softly and clearly and minimally. And I'm here to bring you New Movement March Day 9, the calf raise. Why is this an important exercise? The calves are really important muscles. They put us into plantar flexion, and that's when we like extend our toes. So I'm gonna do a little move here and show you. So dorsiflexion is when I pull my toes up, right? That works the shin muscles. That's good landing mechanics. When we land, we want our toes to kind of be in dorsiflexion, right? About 10 to 15 degrees, maybe really just keeping it at 10. But when we push off, we need really strong, like not necessarily flexible calves. It's more the ability for the muscle to fire quickly through the adequate range of motion. And the thing with the calves is that they are really dense muscles, okay? And I have some kind of big calves here. I've played a lot of sports, and I used to do weighted calf raises all the time and really work on them. I used to do some bodybuilding, and that was a big emphasis. You had to have big calves. So, but regardless of the size, you want good function, you want full range of motion, and you want to build these muscles up, because the thing is, the calves are responsible for that push off in the run. So when I'm running and I push off, what I'm doing at the end is I'm flexing that calf, okay? So we fire from the hip, the knee, then the ankle. That's triple extension. Huge in anything athletic, anything jumping, anything running. That, as a jump, looks like go into the hips, knees, ankles. I fire at the hips first, then the knees, then the ankles. So when I fire in that sequence and I have healthy calves, I have that proprioception, that eccentric drop. I can land because my calves can take that load. And I can go into full extension because I have that ability to fire the muscle as I need to through the entire range of motion. So what I want you to do is come over to the steps, bottom step for safety, 2 feet parallel. Make sure you kind of get like just behind your toe mound here. So we have toes, we got those knuckly parts of your feet, and you kind of get into the ball of your foot, and that's like the sweet spot because that's where the plantar fascia and all those intricate foot muscles interface into the heel. The calf and the Achilles tendon interface on the other side, right? So we got to get this baby cranking, and we want to really get intrinsically into the foot, or get into the intrinsic foot muscle. So check it out. We're on the step, parallel. We're going to drop right about 10%, right? Just dropping a little bit below, nothing lower. I don't want to be all the way down here. It's too much. It puts too much stress on the Achilles tendon, and that's how we get issues or injuries. So here we go. We go up, and you squeeze the top, and then you can push down. If you feel like your feet are coming to the center or you're rolling in, have the emphasis of pushing the feet apart as you come up. And that'll emphasize the heels apart. That'll emphasize a different part of the calf muscle. On the way down, squeeze and drop, okay? Now, the thing about the calves is if you wear a heeled shoe or high heels, you start to put the calf into overactivation. And if you're sitting with your heel up, that means your calf is working, but you don't need it to. And if you are standing or walking, there's this limited range of motion where the calf is statically engaged, just at this one spot. It's like if I just had my arm right here all the time. But I need my arm to be strong here, 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 and the same thing with the calf. So if we get the calf a little bit stronger, more reactive throughout the entire range of motion, we have a healthier and stronger calf, maybe knees, maybe hips, maybe a better run, maybe we're less injury prone, and it's just a different way that the muscle needs to be exercised. It needs that different input. If you always give it the same static input, it's missing something. It gets angry, it's imbalanced, right? So another level, because we always stand on 2 legs, is to do single leg calf raises. Back to the steps. So we're on here we go, same position, down about 10 degrees, all the way up, hold, squeeze. Think about if we squeeze on the way down and we control that, that helps us land better, that helps us land better on a single foot when we run, things like that. So, and then if I want to, as I feel more confident, I can start to really pump this muscle up and really move it. Then I'll go to the other side. Make sure you do it both legs. Slow it down a bit. So, you know, there are rules in fitness, but sometimes we can kind of go in between them. And we can go slow, we can go quick, and we can kind of get the muscle to have a variety of experiences that teaches the muscle something and teaches you something that you can carry on to whatever you're doing. So, my voice is shot. Your calves should be shot too after you do this. If you do both legs, 20 to 30 reps. If you do one leg and it's really hard, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Sound like Ali G over here. 3 to 4 sets. These are really strong, thick muscles. They're endurance muscles. You use them all the time, so you need to kick their butt to really get that strength. And you'll really start to notice that your ability when you run, you'll feel much more springy. Anything else you have to do, you're really going to develop this guy beyond the capacity that you're using it at this point. So enjoy the calf race. I'm going to get better here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. New movement march. Enjoy the calf race. Thanks, guys.